ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Games, straight here from the new patch here in late October. We'll be hanging ourselves a 1 versus 1 right here on a favorable approach between Simon, aka Armstrong, and Angreifen. Armstrong here, or Simon fighting here for the United States of America for the 2nd Infantry Division, holding up here as the Germans under Angreifen's command attack for the Kampfgruppe Stieglitz. Kuhlwagen arriving there immediately here for Angreifen very early on. He has received a small fuel increase. It's also easier to hit now, so very interesting sort of move there. Storm Party is heading straight towards the center. In fact, he's not going for the fuel. In fact, he might be going to sort of disrupt early on Simon's movements and throw him off a bit. Rather than on the way are plenty of Volksguards following up here for Angreifen. Commanders are, by the way, airborne, recon support, and rifle cup ready for Simon. Scavenge, fortifications, and breakthrough for Angreifen. And he's pressing on very hard here with the truck basically sort of acting a bit as a scout, but also basically something to sort of cover the Kugelwagen should things go slightly awry here for Angreifen. Simon then having absolutely no issues going straight for the fuel point there. But some very, very aggressive maneuvers here from Angreifen early on to the match. I mean, very aggressive. Again, he's likely sort of hoping to sort of shock his opponent from a bit off. Maybe that way sort of gain a small mental advantage. But so far, Simon, aka Armstrong, being a veteran communist player, is of course not so easily faced by that. Keeps his cool, his calm, and takes on the Krauts. Sturm is heading south, forcing away the rear echelon troops down there. Further fighting here, and up north, Rifleman might be moving, trying to sort of hit from the north as well. 3rd Rifle Squad on the way for Simon. Fuel being harassed. Got Fulters arriving more, and we've got the 1st unit sort of trying to secure some fuel here for Angreifen and Deutschland. And you got the Schwer Wehrmachtschlepper moving ahead here. But coming in a few good shots there from the Garand equipped rifleman. Kuhlwagen forced to fall back, ultimately not very bulletproof, obviously. The Sturm Party is on the hand, securing the fuel point there with the Sturmgewehrs. Talking about army patrols. Kuhlwagen holding up there. And there goes Thomas moving straight into 2 rifle squads here. That's a lot of fire, and there we go. Poor Günther went down in a storm of bullets. Noting bullets are for riflemen, machine guns, and Jacksons here, in fact. Whereas it's all infantry here for Mr. Angreifen. Noting by that, almost at the same time, it seems like they went for bulletins. Simon went for airborne, Angreifen went for fortifications. Rifleman slightly forced away. We got Frosty fighting versus the rear, so I'm coming up here, might be engaged by Rifleman from the north. We also got a mechanized regiment going up here for Angreifen, so there might be flak, half-attacks, Pumas, or something in the like. So Stukas Fuß here, or he might just be using it straight fuel. Also a possibility here. And we got some, there we go, suppressive volley fire there from the rear echelons, which ultimately forces Angreifen to pull back his Volksguards there from the south of centre. Kuhlwagen being repaired northwards, we've got Volksguards creeping along there. Question is, what is Angreifen particularly planning here? He's not exactly got a large sort of suite of units on the field at the moment. It's rather equal to what Simon has, and he's getting a lieutenant out. He might follow up with a M20. Of course, it could be that Angreifen, oh there we go, it's waiting for that one command point, and then gets an MG34. The other ubiquitous machine gun of the war for the Germans. The predecessor to the MG42. In many regards inferior. It also had a slightly nasty thing, but not really handling dirt and such things very well, which turned out to be a bit of a problem on the Eastern Front, which is not exactly known for being a clean place. But overall, many of them still saw a lot of usage throughout the war, and there were still more of them produced than the MG42, though probably due to a head start more than anything, since they were actually harder to produce than the MG42. Also harder to maintain, and also couldn't quite keep up the same rate of fire. Also, it did not have the interchangeable barrel that the MG42 had, which was one of the sort of major advantages of the MG42. You could easily change the barrel, keeping up a good rate of fire. Schumann going down there though for Angreifen. Kuhlwagen watching. Looks like he might try and flank the MG34 there. Got a Raketenwerfer on the way here for Angreifen. Let's sort of deal with early vehicles. So far, he's not got enough reason for the Punch Schreck, so he's getting the Raketenwerfer. Which was one way of basically sort of getting something out of that big rocket launcher they made when they weren't sure if, you know, if they could actually sort of be carried around by men. They made the Raketenwerfer as sort of anti-tank gun variant. It could shoot farther than the Panzerschreck, but that was actually about it. And there you go, M20 arrived and knocked out the Cooperwagen, leaving behind only a burning ball of fire. And there you go, focus on the right. We might here see Angreifen's men be cut down. There we go, surrounded, cut off, oh dear. And choked. No survivors there. Simon so far doing well here versus Angreifen, causing quite a bit of damage actually to him, though territorially he's a bit behind. The MG34 there, alongside the, well, now deceased Kubelwagen, is sort of done alright. Looking a bit bored there in the bushes. You got the M20 getting close and painful. With the Volkskriegs, Raketenwerfer folding up in the small country house. It's killing the northern fuel actually. Cutting it off there from Angreifen. And there we go, he is trading for fuel. Another truck mobilizing. He could be going for the Puma anytime soon. He could also just go for flak half track, but it might be he's not going for that. Got a 50 caliber up here as well now for Simon. Joining in with some rather hefty firepower versus the German forces. Another Schuhmine down there. Gute Arbeit. So, Dietrich, why do they call these Schuhminen? I guess because you won't need shoes anymore after you step on one. Oh, well, I don't know, maybe because they look like shoe boxes. I'm not a designer, you know. I'm just going to be filming up north here. Point there being secured here as well. And there we go. Oh, there we go, hit a Schuhmine. Quite a bit of damage there to the utility car. A bit unfortunate there, but he managed to get away, popping smoke just in case. We've got the lieutenant coming up rapidly. Got the 50 car basically covering the center course. It's going to be a lot harder now thanks to the building changes, since this building is basically deemed very solid. It's going to take a lot of firepower to actually knock it down, which basically means stuffing a 50 caliber, and it's actually a pretty solid choice.
Stick with me and you might just make it.
Schwerpanzer quarters up.
Converted into the headquarters building.
Send your orders! Objective secure! Ready for deployment!
Good and ready. Point secure.
Grenadier, ready!
Position.
Position secure.
Shooting here, bit of shooting there.
Ready! What's that flank? Grenadiers ready.
Infantry!
Oh, there we go, quickly moving in here rapidly with an M20 getting behind. Angreifen's forces on the right. Quickly trying to sort of cut them off with fuel. We also got the MG42 very much in its own. MG34 very much in its own. A bit risky there for Angreifen, who does have a Schwerpanzer headquarters, which is immediately going for some Obersoldaten to that way try and deal with Simon's infantry. And we got a Volker squad there wiped out by Simon. He's really suffering heavily here to Simon and his forces so far. Simon definitely displaying some aggressive tactics and also basically sort of good map control now. He's sort of got better control of things. The M20 really cutting down. Angreifen's forces, he's basically just attacking all across the map with smaller forces, keeping each other covered, ensuring that Angreifen can't so easily just beat them back. There you go, attacking. I'm not entirely sure why I didn't send the M20 in to finish it off. He set the right and then get caught right in front of the MG34, which obviously does not result in biscuits for everyone, just bullets. It does seem to convince Angreifen to pull back the MG34 crew before something bad happens. We've got Obersoldaten here arriving for Angreifen, adding a bit more firepower to the proceedings versus Simon. And we've got the first paratrooper drop coming in there. There will likely be more.
This is what we're trained for. Steady up.
Dropping right in the safe zone by the base. Question, will he go for submachine guns? Oh, he goes straight there for the Thompson submachine guns. Thompson. And there we go, once we got the M20 just basically charging here. They're popping smoke though. Popping smoke. We'll probably due to that Raketenwerfer down south. Another half trip there, rhyming full Angreifen is fuel struggling behind him, notably behind Simon. And there we go, the M20 went down to the Raketenwerfer and apparently some Sturm Pioneers.
Men, eyes up!
Yes, indeed, and he needed this is about 78. Good. In fact, he could then quickly get a Lux, which could sort of try and turn things around here for them, but at the same time, it is starting to look like he might already be taken up. In fact, he has already taken up, he's already at tank, so Lux right now could in fact prove to be disadvantageous to Angreifen. In fact, let's pop over. No, wait, no, yeah, still. I'm sort of used to dealing with this the old way, so I mean, my apologies there. I'm sort of like, alright, now switch your tank. Oh, wait, I'm looking at both of them at the same time. Damn. He's beginning to float a bit of manpower there. Paratroops moving down south.
7mm AT gun now deployable by air.
Troops secured.
Secure the vehicle.
And there you go. He's getting up a battle group headquarters. I rather think, I mean, if it's going to go for anything, you know, he needs to get something quickly, sort of deal with whatever armor threat's going to come, because right now his opponent's sort of got a quick grip on the map, got more units. He needs something to turn around there. He's actually using the Volkswagen to lay down S-mines. That's actually reasonably rare. And to be honest, a lot of players tend to sort of not do it nowadays. And there you go. Paratrooper versus the Orbital Darden. Out in the open with something they'll need to close in. Quick. Oh, quick grenade. Rather false. Bit to the right. Now they're out in front of the got to get Baldeladung back in the face, completely wiping out Simon's paratroopers, leaving them, well, pretty dead on the ground. Orbital down there scoring a nice kill for Germany. Meanwhile, assault going down, the 34 points Sturm Pioneers, but already here, the Sturm Pioneers, as they're crossing across here, are coming under heavy fire, and in fact might get wiped down. In fact, they go forced to retreat. Not looking good there for Angreifen. 50 caliber here. Oh, there we go. We got the smoke grenade going off, but they're getting caught in it. Scheiße, Heinrich, not so close. And right there, things go from bad to worse as men caught up in this rather, well, dangerous mix. Ow! From bad to worse and from worse to terrible. Not only did he lose the Orbital Darden to his own, well, smoke grenade, he handed over an MD-34 to the Americans. Can't imagine Angreifen being too happy about that. Of course, he's quick to replace them, but that's definitely. Oh, the Rifle walks straight into the minefield, and they only take one loss. Ha! Look at that.
Stand ready.
Like Kenmeth, on the other hand, seems to get a good kill off there on the Americans,
Orders incoming.
but rather bad luck there for Angreifen, combined with some slightly bad tactics, currently overwhelming, which spreading up thin, which Simon is very good at taking advantage of, as you can see. Question is, how will Angreifen handle this? I mean, I suppose he could sort of try and use some of his building, having a flak in place from maybe somewhere. This should also be slightly improved. Or pack 43. I mean, versus any future arm. In fact, we just see that Sherman is getting a Sherman out on the field, and what does he have? A single Raketenwerfer. That's definitely not going to work out splendidly there. Angreifen is going to need something to turn this around decisively. There you go, he's getting a Lux, which don't really cut it quite in comparison to the Sherman, now does it? There goes Sturm Pioneers coming under fire. Oh no, he just lost the entire Sturm Pioneer unit there. Not looking good. What was on here? Cut out in the fight down south. Reifman getting cut down. And good use of sending up now to deal with the Reifman occupying inside this small brick building. Should do a decent amount of damage. And there goes Sherman striking towards the Orbital Darden, causing Angreifen to, of course, have to rampantly get them out of there. Sturm Pioneers on the way. It's a Kenmeth, not really a good position to sort of help the things. Almost lost his Orbital down there. But the Sherman gets away. Reifman up north. On the other hand, having less success as they encounter this rear punch. Oh, we got the Lux striking in. He's catching a lot of his units there. Oh dear, he's wiping out the Lieutenant. He might even get another Reifman unit there. This could allow Angreifen a good chance of getting back as he's wiping out entire units there with the Lux. Looks like a BAR was picked up by those gentlemen. Oh, we did research them, so he just picked them up our way. Lux needs to get away, but there we go. I mean, a small turnaround, not huge, but certainly wiping out 2 squads like that will hurt the American player, will keep him a bit on the back foot. It's actually time for the mid-game. His current situation for Angreifen, not really good. He's slow on units, and he's got a light tank versus a medium tank, and he's only got 1 anti-tank weapon as well. And in that regard, things are looking a bit rough. One bit, of course, would be to get a Pack 43 up, set up in a good dominant position, covering the centre that way, at least creating a sort of, you know, don't go there, you damn Yankee Panzer, and that way, hopefully, keeping him a bit at bay. I mean, that could work out for Angreifen. That's only going to be a temporary measure. He's been to run out of victory points, and he needs something a bit more serious after that sort of turn things around. He needs something sort of move out beyond the range of that Pack 43 to secure the other 2 victory points as well. In that regard, you know, an immediate option might be sort of getting a Puma initially. He could try going for a Panther as well with the Schwer Punch at quarter, although that's going to require a lot of resources. If he's utterly desperate, I mean, the Jagd Panzer IV, I suppose, could be an option. Didn't that thing just get a manpower hike, actually? I don't recall that it costs as much as a Panther in manpower before. Huh. Oh well. Oh well. Either way, the struggle is definitely real here. For Simon, of course, he needs to sort of keep the pressure, he needs to sort of finish the deal as quickly as possible before Angreifen might sort of bring in something bad, like say a Pack 43, which if properly supported can definitely give Simon a bit of a headache. More armor would be an idea. Scott could for some quickly follow up, or he could be saving up for another Sherman. That is definitely also an option. He could also consider maybe dropping in an anti-tank gun for further aid, or more paratroopers would help, you know, fresh ones, though maybe with Brownings this time around to sort of stay a bit more distance versus the Obersoldaten. Though I have to say, I do think this might have been a slightly mistaken choice, but we'll have to find out. Of course, you could also consider some flanking plates to sort of try and hold the points at different extremities. But there you go, Luke's flying around the building, the Sherman hot on its heels. Nice hit there on the Luke's. Okay, Kenref setting up here, trying to try and bait him into it. Veterans U1. There you go, nice hit. And the Luke's escapes, the Sherman also gets away. But at least the Luke's is still operational. There you go, more paratroopers dropping in, though in actual course war, I mean, most paratroopers were not dropped directly into battle. In fact, by this point of the war, most paratrooper insertions were sort of more small scale, sort of, but nothing really serious. Most of the time actually just fought like elite infantry. Fallschirmjägers, paratroopers, you name it, they basically fought like elite infantry. So sort of a little distinction there. In fact, German Fallschirmjäger divisions usually had a small complement of assault guns to support them, which also ought to give an indicator where they sort of were positioned in fighting, since Stugs cannot be airdropped, I'm pretty sure of that. And there you go, Pack 43 up, Schwer Panzerabwehrkanone. A rather big anti-tank gun there available to the Germans in the war. Missed it, looks rather sharply there. Again, we're forgetting a shot. There we go. Closing in on Vetchi 2, but of course after the patch change, will need to get off a lot more hits before it can really sort of gain further Vetchi 2. Of course, as soon as it hit Vetchi 2 to the higher rate of fire, will of course, you know, help get it off more shots, more damage, and thus quickly Vetching up after that. Now, of course, with the Pack 43 soon up, of course, it won't be as necessary, or at least dependent on its own luck. Luke striking south. Volkswagen's following up there. No Panzerx for them. A bit rare not to see Volkswagen with the Panzerx. Of course, they've got the Raffnet. Oh, there we go. Another anti-tank Raffnet damaging the Luke's engine. And there you go. Pack 43. No, by the way, here he rapidly shifted to support the Luke's, realizing there's a chance that Simon might pursue it. So in this case, sort of setting up just in case, in anticipation. In this case, there's nothing. At least not immediately. We got a second Sherman actually joining in here for Simon. Volks going to get a shot in there. Go. High close shots flying right above them. Those shot like Kenner for sending up nearby the building. Now he might want to see back that Pack 43. The cover's going to have to come down to the Ken there for long enough. And there we go. Veteran T2. Sherman needs to be careful. Oh, he gets it out of the building. Damn, and at the same time, the Sherman tracking up north here. Good job, good job. He's probably not aware of the Pack 43. He might have suspicion of it. Due to, well, he's been playing versus... Oh, Orbazan wiped out again. Another LMG drop, though. What are the odds? Turning that big Pack 43 to deal with the Sherman. And right here, oh dear, he's popping smoke, but can he get out of there? Volkswagen's getting, and no, he did not. Sherman cooked up like a Christmas goose being handled by a pyromaniac. There go grenades and Lux, and of course the MG34 there on the Volkswagen causing quite a bit of harm there to Simon's troops. Paratroop squad again with a Thompson, so he seems rather confident in that. And we got a Puma joining in here. Not a bad idea, not a bad idea. We'll have a bit of trouble there versus the Sherman. At a certain extent, of course, Jackson might give further headache, but at least he can sort of do something versus the armor alongside the Kidnapper. But now he needs to sort of again replenish those infantry losses. It's not exactly looking good here versus Simon. The pressure has been up, and Angreifen has been struggling. Big 2 points are definitely looking against him. There you go, striking versus the building here. And there you go, got an anti-tanker joining in from the north here, Sherman moving up. And we got the Pack 43 setting up. Oh no, Simon seems to have forgotten about it or something, and there you go. Pack 43 gets off another hit, gains veterans too. And there we go, just before it gets the Puma, the Sherman cooked. Bad news there. And he might lose the 50 cover there to the Lux. No, looks like Angreifen here pulls back. A small reconnaissance patrol getting the devil out of there. And generally they were basically sort of two vehicles. The Lux and Pumas were generally sort of separate patrols.
75 points remaining. Tactical adjustments need to be made. Squad back to full strength.
50 caliber reinforcing.
This is what we're trained for. Over. Ready.
Fun fact, there was actually one Lux that was actually made, that was actually equipped with the same turret as the Puma. Fun fact. Little fun fact. There was also a bunch of Panzer IIs made that actually almost had the exact same armor thickness as a Panzer IV. Another little fun fact. He's got the Rifle with BRs versus with the machine gun, quick grenade there. Oh, not quite well thrown there. Looks like here they are quickly losing up to the rifleman. Losses are inflicted, and oh no, 9. He dropped the LMG again. And what? I mean, what are the odds of those LMG-34s constantly dropping like that? I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Petro's building up here. Not exactly a good move though. I mean, they can't really fire well, and with the submachine guns, they don't exactly have a lot of range, so not the best option there. Anti-tank quickly supporting them though. At least forcing the Puma away. We got fresh overthrow down on the way to the 3rd unit. Barely an infantry left there for Angreifen with the Kampfgruppe. And there goes Jackson arriving. Looks in die Scheiße. And we got a P-47 going in as well. All trying to get that P. Looks, and looks like they don't quite get it. Oh, but the Jackson gets it. The Jackson gets it after dodge all those P-47 rockets. The Jackson gets it in the end. Storm Pioneers down to 1 man, trying to get past the burning wreckage of their comrades. We got Puma moving in support. Puma though coming in heavy fire there on return from the Jackson. We got another P-47 strike. And they get the Puma. Bad news there for Angreifen. And he's getting another looks. In the end, the Pack 43 can't really sort of cover more than the centre victory point. He can't take that due to the 50 caliber. The positioning of it might have been pretty poor in that regard. Looks like an aircraft got shut down. Nope. Sounded like it though. Orbs on here versus Riflemen, and they have equipped themselves with light machine gun there, charging in on them. And force away there. And it crashed down straight on the Schwerpanzer headquarters. Bit of a kamikaze there. Okay, now for the dire straits, reassigned troops are moving in, intent on wrecking it.
Flanking attack! Ready! Taking small arms fire! Area secure. Contact! Enemy! Position secure! Over action! And eyes up! Fire on that infantry!
Well, that building is close to collapsing. Then you got the Lux joining in with its auto cannon. Its Kampfwagenkanone. You got the Pack 43 ready to try and cover it. Heavy damage on the Lux orbs on moving ahead here, and Riflemen with a load of BARs and light machine guns here striking back over Silver, so Oberstdorf needs to get away though. Zurückfallen! And another dropped! I'm starting to think that might be something that slid in there like a bug.
Squad numbers back at full.
Recalling they're supposed to drop it every time. Oh dear, Simon might make a mistake here though. There we go, good hit there from the Pack 43. Might be another hit. Jackson went down, he even caught there, he even had a camera for just in case, but there we go. Armour loss for Simon. You've got a Sherman moving in there, but victory points are going down. Paratroopers are also looking pretty poor. Can Angreifen turn this around? Can he win this battle for Germany? And of course a fourth Obersoldaten unit. Hopefully not dropping a fourth light machine gun. Who's just going to have to get out of there, and there you go. Oh, it got abandoned too before getting written. There you go, Pack 43 opening up the Sherman. But the Sherman gets away there from the wrath of the Pack 43. Points down to 10. Tactical assault there from the paratroopers. Building still standing, although it has seen better days. And so has the Lux. And there we go, rear echelon troops with MG-34. And there we go, just before the Obersoldaten get killed. Game over, no command points left there. A bit of a shorter match, but basically all I had to work with due to basically, of course, the new patch wiping all the replays. I had received none, there's none on CoH2.org anyway, so quick match here though, between two sort of interesting players. Simon sort of initially struggling a bit, but quickly turned things around against Angreifen on the other hand, then struggling, having suffered quite some heavy losses there, initially having split truth in, being punished heavily by Simon. He then struggled, and of course his decisions were maybe a bit sort of questionable. Again, I think he should maybe aim for the Pack 43 being up here so he could cover both the centre and the north. I mean, essentially, he could only cover one victory point, and not even quite the fuel in that regard. You know, it left Angreifen much more vulnerable, but it also made it easier for Simon to avoid the Pack 43. I think that was definitely a bit of an issue there for Angreifen. And so another question just could have been, you know, maybe should have gone for something else rather than fortifications. So that is definitely a possibility. He was also struggling with fuel for quite a bit of the match there. That's also definitely unfortunate. So a tough match there in the end, Simon the Assault through, though suffering some nasty losses there due to the Luke sort of quickly bursting out of nowhere and quickly cutting down several units. So there, the sort of the first match from the new patch. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something, hope it gave you some ideas for your own matches. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send in a replay and show them how you can do better, and otherwise, you know, provide feedback in the comments, tell them what you liked about this match, and so on. So anyways, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and see you tomorrow. Bye!